everyone. So in this video we will be comparing the difference between linear search and binary search. So now in linear search, as we know, the elements in the array can be in any order. So there is no fixed order between the elements that are being placed in the array. But what about binary search? In binary search, the elements have to be in sorted order, right? It can be in increasing order or it can be in decreasing order. Accordingly, the algorithm will change. But the mid value, because there the condition is that we have to find out whether the element is present at the mid. If it is not present at the mid, what it will do? It will either go to the left side or it will go to the right side. So basically, why it is going to the left and right side? Why? Because if I want to search, let's say I have mid element is 50 and I want to search 75. So all the elements are greater than 50 on the right hand side. So we know that we are going to find the element at that side. So that is why the algorithm will not at all work if the elements are not in sorted order. So this is the precondition before we apply binary search, right? Now coming to size, we prefer linear search for small list or small arrays. Why? Because when the number of elements will increase and it will relate to the real life problems, in that case the time taken by linear search will be very large. But when the same problem having large number of elements, when applied to binary search, the time taken will be very less. Now coming to speed, obviously this is fast, but only when the number of elements are less. Because let's say then the number of elements are less here, then the computational cost will be less. But the same thing in binary search, for small number of elements will be large. Computation cost will be large because there are a lot of comparisons over there. So in this case, what we are doing is we will prefer it, if we are using it for large number of elements, then it will be very slow and it will be too fast, right? Now coming to the dimensions. So linear search can be applied on multi-dimensional arrays as well, right? So we can do the searching over there. And coming to binary search, the array should be in one order only, one dimension only. Now coming to the time complexity. So in the theoretical lecture of linear search and binary search, we have computed how to calculate the time complexity in both the cases. So now we know very well that the time complexity, that is worst time complexity of linear search, is big O of n, and it gives us a linear graph, right? And in case of binary search, the time complexity is log n base 2, and that is called as logarithmic graph, right? Now comparing the linear search and binary search with the help of the graph. So this red line is representing binary search and blue line is representing linear search. We also studied that the graph for linear search is this one, linear one, and the curved one is representing binary search. Now you can see that for small number of elements, the linear search is performing better. As I have discussed in the difference also, here also, if the number of elements are less, then linear search will perform better than binary search because the computation cost will be less. But when the number of elements are too large, so you can see this particular point, so it is between 2 and 4, so something related to 2.3 or 4. So here, this particular point, after this point, this linear search graph, blue line graph, is always increasing and this red one is decreasing. So they are never going to coincide or intersect in future. And we will see that for large number of values, right? I have plotted this graph for only these values. But in real life, when the number of elements are too large, in that case, logarithmic graph, this red graph, is going to take lesser time. And you can also see that the variation is very less. So towards time axis, it is not growing that much. So for very large number of elements, let's say in billions or trillions, or if you have to count the number of stars in the universe, if you perform it with the help of linear search, it is going to take years. But with the help of binary search, we can do that, right? So this is how we can say that linear search does not perform well for large number of elements and binary search perform the best for when the number of elements are too large. So the time, again, this is a very important question generally asked in placements and competitive exam, that what is the time complexity of linear search? Now you know that linear search time complexity is big O of n. It is linear in nature, and the time complexity of binary search is log n, but base 2. Why? Because in binary search, every time we are dividing the list with 2. So that is why the base will be 2. So take care of both these things. This is an important question, and generally comparison between linear search and binary search are asked in the vivas, practical vivas, and then competitive exams, gate exam, also in your placements, right? So this was all about today's lecture. I told you about the difference between linear search and binary search. So stay tuned and be safe. Thank you so much.